as we continue our little vanilla pseudo tutorial run on Gandhi, working towards kind of a cultural and science victory, and just kind of getting whichever one we end up getting to show how those things work. Can't completely remember what we were doing when we last left off last week, but we'll find out as soon as it loads. And I'm watching my cat because she's getting into things and exploring, and I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But here we go. Alright, so we've got a number of places building walls. That'll give us housing, it should. Hyderabad is building campus district. We've got the pyramids going here. Eventually we do want Patna to still try to get up the Petra if we can, to turn some of these desert tiles into useful something. Or maybe see if we can get a wonder that might make these sea tiles a little bit more useful. We've only discovered England and Arabia, but I think we've got some boats out there to try to continue to explore. So I think we just finished at the end of a turn. So we'll go ahead and do next turn. Okay, well, Amsterdam is our religion, is Simbaism, so we don't necessarily need to convert them. So we could come down and try to convert Hong Kong. That'll piss off who's ever in charge of the Protestants, but I'm not sure who that is. That might be England. Maybe not. Because it doesn't look like it's... Yeah, you guys just still have Pantheon. You have Islam. You always make Islam. So I don't know where Protestantism is coming from. But we'll go down and try to convert Hong Kong. So that'll be the quickest route. We've got a builder here. Let's see. How is Hyderabad doing? We've got plenty of food for now. Our citizens are ecstatic. We have plenty of amenities. Now that we've got tea and jade, plus the other stuff that we had. So although we were hurting for amenities before, we're not anymore. Housing, we are at normal growth rate because we have 7 housing. We can also see that here, so we're good there. So nothing that we're in major need of. This is where our campus is going to go. So maybe we'll go over and build up some more production and put another log camp over here. And what does the stepwell do again? 1 housing, faith, and food. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Everything else is usually half housing, but the stepwell is 1 full hull housing, so that's good to know. So we're gonna have you go over there. And you are my quadrime. We're just kind of exploring, so head down here. I wanted to build the Petra. It's still 22 turns. Everything in my industrial zone. We're still not at enough housing. Medieval walls will also provide to tourism as we're advancing to the conservation civic. And I do believe my walls, not religion. +1 housing for each level of wall, and well, do I really want that in Patna? I mean, I've got 8 people, and I've pretty well full on these things. So maybe we'll actually finish our arena first. I mean, we have plenty of amenities now. But then that should give... maybe... let's go ahead and finish our arena. Just get that done with. I don't know if that creates more citizen slots. Something tells me it doesn't. Whereas, like over here, the campus district gave me 2 citizen slots. Which, if I had people filling, would give me 23, 25 would give me more research. But I currently don't have that buffed or boosted, so nobody's sitting in there right now. Alright, so let's just keep going then. Alright, and you're gonna keep heading down towards Hong Kong. And you're gonna head over this way. Pretty soon we're gonna be able to get caravels, which the galleys can upgrade into caravels. And then they get much wider sight and can go across oceans, so I probably will just park my galley here so that he can upgrade once I get there. But you will take a little bit longer to upgrade you, so we'll just have you keep kind of exploring here. And that's about all I can do. Ugh! And England has denounced us because we have different governments. She doesn't like me. Well, let's see. Next turn. Okay, we have a new government. Monarchy. Additional trade routes and discount on gold purchases. This gives us bonus influence points, and we like... oh no, influence points are our envoys. Let's see here. Okay, so if we don't want Victoria to dislike us, we can come over here and view our relationship tab. We're at +3 because we have open borders. We have +2 because we had a friendly meeting. But she's unhappy because she's doesn't have a city on our continent, which has nothing to do with us. That's her own damn fault. And -5 because we have different governments. So if we want to be friends with her, she's currently autocracy. But that's... back here. So the reason we don't have the same government is because she's behind me. So I can't back up and go get that one. So we can't rectify that. And the whole thing about her wanting to be on a separate continent is she's got this agenda. So all of the AIs kind of have their own agendas that the AI is programmed to work towards. And so for Victoria, she likes civilizations from her home continent, and she wants to expand to all continents. So if we happened to have established our first city on the same continent as her, she would like us. And she doesn't like us precisely because we are on a continent that she has not sent out a colony towards yet, which has nothing to do with me. That's her own damn fault. And then if we manage to increase our access to her, so these are things that we can do down here to increase how much information we get. Right now we only have limited information about her. We can see her second agenda and try to make her happy that way. In order to improve our relationship, we can offer trades, we can establish trade routes, send a delegation or establish an embassy. I think we've already done, or I think she denied us that, and satisfy one of their agendas. So right now she's not happy. Whereas Arabia, see, we have more view with them. We have secret access to secret because of these reasons. So we have a trade route, we have an embassy or a delegate with them. I've researched printing, so we are able to see information on what city-states they've influenced, what civics they completed, which would all show up over here, what technologies, what settlers they've trained, and if we keep raising it, so if we become allies, if we send a spy, and the other one are related to if you're playing as the French, or if you get a special great merchant, which is a great person, you can gain these extras to find out what weapons, are they building nukes, have they launched any attacks, all that sort of thing. But right now with Victoria, we don't quite have that, and we wanted to try to trade something, but see, she's not going to offer anything because we've been denounced, and I don't really have anything to offer her. So we're just going to deal with her denouncing us. And her military score is 95, mine is 195. I'm not scared of her. So she can denounce us all she wants. Build that lumber camp. You keep coming around here. Alright, pick a new civic. We can only pick one. I guess we're picking guilds. Okay, so because we've advanced sometimes, so I think for the longest time in here we had that one trade slot plus one production. Well, because we've advanced so far, we lose that. So instead, we have to pick a new one of these. And like if you weren't paying attention to see what you got from the last research, this little icon here will always show you which one is new, or this one here. So we have to put in a new economic one, and I can actually just filter this down so it's easier to see. So what do I want? More gold? More gold would be nice. Production towards wonders. I've got one wonder going on there, and I do want to build that Petra. But I'm also having some, well, I was having some housing troubles. Let's go with this and see how that affects building Petra in Patna. And then we can take it out when we're done. Oh, okay. England did found Protestantism. Of course they did. No, I'm not selling you. She wants my great work for 21 gold per turn, which is a lot of gold. I mean, I'm only making a bit like double my gold per turn, but as happy as that would make it, no. I'm keeping my great works because I'm working toward a cultural victory. keep coming down here towards Hong Kong, please. You keep exploring. Okay, Delhi. I can build some new stuff. I can't build any more districts or buildings and districts. I need one more population before I can build my next district, because I need 10 in order to have however many that is. So I could build some more military, but I don't really think I need it. I could build one of these wonders. Let's see what they do. Missionaries and apostles can spread I'm not worried about spreading my religion. Forbidden City gives me an extra wildcard slot. And +5 culture. Must be placed next to a city center. So theoretically I can build it there. And it gives me an extra wildcard slot. Wildcard slot is here. And the more wonders I have, the more tourists I can generate. So maybe we will go ahead and do that rather than some projects. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't build it there. I have to get rid of... Alright. Let's do a builder first. And then we'll take care of that. Alright. And once again, Hyderabad, what do you need? You're doing good. You have a surplus of 2 food. You're not doing any faith. Let's go ahead and then build a stepwell and get that housing, because we can. Let me just make sure. Stepwell unlocks the building +1 food and +1 housing. +1 faith if adjacent to a holy site. +1 food if adjacent to a farm. Additional housing, faith, and food as you advance. I don't have a holy site here. Send envoys. Alright. We are the suzerain of everybody we know. +2 culture in every theater district. Yes, please. We don't have any commercial hubs yet. So we'll go towards Toronto for now. Because that gets us one closer to be able to increase production in places that have industrial zones, particularly when building wonders, which is where we're trying to head with Patna. Okay, Hong Kong. After this action, the city will have 4 citizens following Simbaism, but it will not be the majority religion. Okay. And you are just gonna sit here until we learn cartography. And up here, I'm just getting those little notices. So because I have, like I was showing you, that level of insight into Arabia, for instance, I just learned that they just built a settler. All right, we have one more spread with this apostle. We'll get 5 citizens, but that's still not enough. But we're the only one creating pressure here, so eventually it'll convert. And let me just verify. I have all of my things. Each campus or commercial district allows construction of the... Okay, so there's nothing... I don't get any bonuses for the more cities or people I have that are following me. So I have no real motivation to try to spread it as far as I can. Unless I was going for that victory, which I'm not. Okay. Keep going. Somebody needs housing. Patna needs housing. I know that, but I'm kind of okay with their growth going slow because I don't have a lot of space for them. Alrighty, so I wanted to put that there. I'll go back and deal with that in a second after I move this guy. Okay. So Delhi, I'm gonna lose a lumber mill here if I build the Forbidden Palace there, but that's okay because I can pick it up there and there. So we'll use our... Yep. And so we've also lost the citizen here, but we'll pick them up as we head back over towards putting lumber camps here. Let's make a lumber camp. So we did, that's already kind of boosted this. When we took out the other one, it told us it would take 28 turns. Now it will take 24 turns. Okay, Patna, your Petra is down to 20 turns. Let's do it. Because then this gives us +2 food, +2 gold, and +1 production for all desert tiles, and you will be expanding a little bit into the desert. So let's put you there. Now, okay, what I might do, because this is a rainforest, yeah, is build my camp here, and then I'll have one move list with this builder, in which case he can come down here, and if a builder removes a rainforest, you get production boost to the closest city, which is probably Patna? 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So then that will help make us research Petra even faster. Because I don't really have any improvements that give me additional benefits from a rainforest. So there's no real, so that's kind of a thing to do with rainforest rather than just leaving them there, is you can actually chop them down to give boosts in production, and then you can just turn that into farmland or whatever else you want to put on it. And it's actually better in some cases to do that, like if I wanted to put a district here, chop down the rainforest first and then put a district there, because you get the production. Whereas if you just put the district here or whatever other building, like a wonder or whatever, you don't get the benefit of that production boost when you remove it. It's only if your builder does it. Like what I should have done up here would have been dismantled my lumber camp, chop down my forest, getting all that extra production, but I was lazy and didn't. I just plopped it down and said, yep, I lose them, whatever. Alright, what did we just... 100% industrial... Nope. And I don't have any of those. Did I get anything else? Great merchant. Nope. You're gonna go there. I got feed at hub point. Alright. Let's come back over here and look at what we got. Ooh! Humanism. That will let us build our museums and make the next steps towards cultural wins. So we will definitely do humanism next because I'm a great artist. I mean, I will, but it's going to take me a lot of turns to get there. So it's easier. I'll get it faster if I just start doing it now. Okay. You're following Simbaism. Which means I may purchase campus and theater districts with faith. This is a campus district. District buildings with faith. This is a campus building. Why can't I purchase it with faith? Because you're broken. Alright. Let's do the library. That'll give us some more science per turn. And my pyramids are done. Which also means I get a couple extra builders. And cartography is done, which means the first that I'm going to do is actually come over here and upgrade my caravel for 130. Upgrade my galley to a caravel for 135 gold. That takes up his turn, but next turn we'll be able to really explore and find the rest of the world. Alright, we've got this builder down here. Is there anything in Calcutta that I can actually improve? No. Oops. No, that is what I want to do. And we're okay on food. We're great there. We're great there. So I might actually have you come over and take out this rainforest because you're closest. And I'm gonna have you build this lumber mill. And see, now that we've researched cartography, we are no longer bound to the shallow waters. I also wanted to come up here. We are down to 21 per turn. And, yep, that citizen automatically went up there. Nobody is on these. So I'm actually going to swap at least that one with Calcutta for now. Because I might want to build, because we're only at 1 food here, another farm there. In which case you're just gonna go there. Okay. Choose research. Let's do stirrups because it's only 5. Eventually I gotta do them all anyway. Okay. Yep, nope. Let's just go ahead and build what we can. Do I want... Yeah, let's do the walls first. Because tourism matters more to me right now than religion. And how is our tourism doing? We have 1, 2... foreign visitors. Let's go up here and check this out. Culture. Me. I have 2 visiting tourists. Yay! Okay, so what we can see here is where our visiting tourists are from. So we have two people. Somebody's hanging out at my holy site and somebody's hanging out at my great library. One of them is coming from Victoria and one of them is coming from Saladin, or England and Arabia, respectively. The reason, so we can see also from here when we hover over each of these things, how people are attracting. How are we luring people to come want to check us out? It's not just the number of places we have, although that certainly is part of it. So I'm attracting people from England, or I'm not. So this shows our buffers. Because we have different religions, that actually gives us a 50% hit on tourism. Or like how much we're attracting them. Because we have different religions, we have a 15% hit. But because we have open borders, which is why I wanted to keep that trade open, we have a 25% boost. For Saladin, we also have different religions. So even though I don't want to go for a cultural or a religious victory, I could conceivably want to go spread my religion to get rid of that debuff, that penalty of 50% off. But once again, then you're kind of going, well, then which victory do I get? Do I get the religion one faster than I get the tourism one? Is it a race with myself? It's up to you. I don't have open borders with Saladin. I should go fix that. But we do have a trade route with him, which gives us plus 25. And so here, we're not really getting much from these people. We don't know anything about these people. So let's actually go trade. Let's make a deal. And just very simply do open borders. And he accepts it. We don't need any money involved. Just a mutual open borders. Which I don't know if this instantly updates. Yep, it does. So now we have offset our religious penalty with our trade route and open borders. So we only have minus 15% for different governments. And we can always go check and see that currently Saladin has autocracy, which is, again, one earlier than we are, so we can't help it. But when they catch up, and if we see that, they are Merchant Republic when we're over here at Monarchy, that might be a reason to switch to Merchant Republic, because it will no longer be a penalty to us for having the same type of government. But you would in no way need to pay attention that closely to get a cultural victory, especially at lower difficulties. You don't have to get that nitpicky about things, but that information is there and you can do stuff with it. Alright. You come down here and take out that rainforest. And I'm gonna because I'm here and I'm just gonna clear this out and explore it, because I'm anal retentive and I like having as many tiles revealed as I possibly can. Even though it doesn't benefit me in any way. It's just a rake and quirk. Build a farm here. Okay. I think I'm gonna have this builder come over and build a mine on one of these hills, or a couple of these hills, to give Delhi more production. I'm not necessarily going to do that one because probably eventually have to build something there. Let's do this one over here. this is only because I'm male retenant. And it's nice to know that if I need to get around this way, I can. And in fact, I might just have him keep going this way and come up and see what's on the other side of the Galapagos Islands. Whereas my caravel will head this way. Open seas. Good times. And the nice thing is, a quadrime can defend itself. It is an actual more Navy war vessel. The caravel doesn't have a lot of attack, but it's fast, so it can run away from barbarians quickly. Provided it's not surrounded. Nope, I'm not giving you any of my great works. Deal with it. And yes, please. Okay. Okay, let's trade with London, and we'll keep it in Patna, because I still want Patna to have that +1. But that'll also give us some money. As opposed to keeping it within, because we're not necessarily, I mean, if we went to Hyderabad, but we're kind of good with this. So we will trade with London to get the trade bonus. She might like us if we're trading with her a little bit more. And that still gives us some production, which I like. Just double checking. Okay, so up here we have our envoy stuff. We also have a trade route overview, so I can check. So yep, I've got one going from Delhi to Medina. So I've got one trade route with them and one trade route with them. And for that tourism buff purposes, as I meet people and try to gain more trade routes, I would like to at least have one per each of those additional civilizations for that very reason. Oh, look, let's show off how we can actually fight as opposed to a galley. Yay! Calcutta needs housing. Yeah, I know. I don't have the greatest of land here. Oh, I can't because I don't own it. In Civ V, you were able to... Oh, or have I not researched to be able to remove them yet? Huh. Okay, then. Why don't you come over this way and we'll figure out something to do with you next turn. Let me see here. Yeah, I should be able to chop down rainforest long before the industrial area. Allows chopping of rainforest is bronze working. Yeah, so I think it just you have to own the land. You can't just go around chopping them. I'm pretty sure in Civ V you could chop them from anywhere. But I might be misremembering that. So I could conceivably buy this for 200 and then chop it, but I'm not going to. Oh, we had lost the suzerain of Hong Kong. I'm not surprised. Alright, and why don't you come over here? We'll buff that one as well. You always need houses, so we'll go ahead and put a stepwell here for the time being. I might eventually override it because I don't have a lot of viable locations in Patna, but at least the load stop complaining. Choose new research. I'm not really gunning towards anything. But sure, we'll go ahead and get square rigging, and that'll let us upgrade our... Pretty sure that lets us upgrade our quadrime into a frigate. So eventually what I'll do... Come on, screen. Keep pushing my mouse off this. Is... We're having this guy come up this way. We'll have him come around, go up towards Galapagos, and then head over here to upgrade before we head out and explore more. Okay, I'm gonna want this copper. God, when am I getting that darn copper? You know what? Sleep until I decide what to do with you. So what I did there is I just went and right-clicked where I eventually want him to go, and he'll auto-go there. It'll take him 8 turns to get there, but then I don't have to worry about it, because he's going to go a place I've already been, and I don't need to watch it and see what's all revealed there. He can just go there on his own. Why are you in my lakes, Hong Kong? I still have one more here. Let's see. Year improved. So I'm kind of holding off on that stuff because I'm probably going to build districts there. Go there next. Why don't you come here and build a lumber camp there, and that'll be good for you. Oh! We're meeting somebody new! It's Gilgamesh of Sumeria and King of the Uruk. Yeah, I took off him. It is an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. And we'll go ahead and check him out. What can we learn about him? Currently he's in monarchy. We're a monarchy, right? Yes, we are. So we are the same government as him. Have you guys caught up to the rest of the world? No, you're still an autocracy. You're still an autocracy. Okay. So, he probably likes us for that. We have the same government. And his first impression of us isn't too hot. We will send a delegation of 25. That will increase our relationship with him. So, 3-3. So now we can see both of his things. He likes civilizations who are not competing for great people, and will recruit great people whenever possible. Dislikes losing a great person to another civ. Great, that's not going to be good for us. And likes civs who are willing to form long-term alliances, and dislikes anyone denouncing or attacking his allies and friends. And he's unhappy with somebody. Maybe we can get him to be unhappy with England too. But he hasn't met any of them, otherwise they'd show up here. Let's make a deal. How about we have open borders? Not yet. Okay. Let's go check. So, great people. How quickly are we going to piss him off? Okay. Well, we're about to get a great rider, but England is next in line for that. So, he's not really working towards great artists. So that's not going to piss him off. Doesn't look like he's really working towards any. He's got a couple here towards great scientists. That might eventually come to tick him off. But I don't think we're immediate threat of him disliking us. So that's a good thing. Alright. Next turn. Okay, somewhere I have a Discord thing for me, but I don't know where it is right now, so we'll find it later. Peace be to you and yours. It is heartening to see another just as pious as myself. We have satisfied one of Victoria's agendas, devout. Let's swap out for great artist. Because we're doing good towards great writer. Devout. Tries to build up faith and like civilizations that also focus on faith. Okay. They are pleased to see another devout civilization, so because of our religion, we're good there. We have trade routes. We had a friendly meeting. She's still pissed off about that stuff, but we're getting some points back. Yes, please build a lumber camp. Choose a civic. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and just get Reformed Church out of the way so we can get these things in case we want to use them, which we probably won't, but that way at least it's researched. Okay, now what do we want to do? Food, gold, housing, science, housing, tourism. Let's do medieval walls first. And now I'm just going to take my caravel and go hug the shoreline and see what else we can meet. Need to make sure I get... No, I am not, sorry bub, giving any of my works away. Need to get theater districts up and everywhere so I can make sure I have as many slots as possible. And we have met somebody else. Greetings, I am the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick, King of Germany, Italy, Burgundy, and many others. I trust you will rule your lands as I do, through might. It is an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. So, Iron Crown, like civilizations who do not associate with city-states, does not like suzerains of city-states or civilizations who conquered city-states. Well, I've got a couple city-states that I like. You are also monarchies, so that's good. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and send a delegation. Good. Okay. And next turn. No! Nobody's getting my books. unlocked. We're not switching. Alright, so let's go ahead and do diplomatic service just to get out of the way. Great person! Yes, please. Alright, Margaret Cavendish, and we can have 2 books over here, so let's send her that way. Okay, that's not the one I wanted. I have an amphitheater in Delhi, an amphitheater in Calcutta. I need theater districts in Patna and Hyderabad. Hyderabad, not Hyperabad. Alright, come over here. Just keep going, just keep going. Alright. Once he gets there, we can have a frigate, and now my naval units get +1 movement. So we can explore even more. What's the lowest one? Shipyard, Phoenician Arsenal, gunpowder. Go ahead, just do gunpowder, just get out of the way. Take another book, The Blazing World. And Observations upon Experimental Philosophy. So we've got books everywhere, but that's kind of all the space we have right now for books. So choose production here. Let's go ahead and do an art museum first. In each city, you can only do an art museum or an archaeology museum. I'm going to try to mostly do art museums, but the next place that I can do one, I will do the archaeology one, just so I can show what that is. But archaeology is a little bit more complicated. And for the sake of this game, it'll be easier just to stick with art. But I'll do one for demonstration purposes, like I said. We met a new city-state, Valletta. Alright, let me check my deals. Let me do open borders. Not yet. I mean, I'm sure I could offer him gold, but I'm not ready to. Barbarian ship. Don't like it. No, 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 no. Lots of barbarian ships. But I can kill it in one shot because I'm stronger than they are. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And we get a promotion, so that means we can get healed. Alright, over here we have oysters. So actually, I think I'm going to send you over there to grab that. And we will upgrade you to a frigate. Make you even more powerful. Your delegation is most welcome. We're going to try to be as nice as possible so nobody attacks us. Alright, now you are going to explore. Now, do I want to take you out first? Yes. So although you do damage to me, I'll do a lot more to you. But because I'm weakened, I can't one-shot him like I was doing the other guys. But I'd rather save my insta-heal until I kind of take it out. Oh, pfft. I know. I got a great person. Deal with it. Yay, Forbidden City. We have one extra wildcard slot. And Petra! Very nice. Okay, frigate. I'm gonna come around this way in a wide arc to see what we can find. Bye. Okay, we will do our promotion next turn. 6, 6, 7, 7. Let's do banking. Alright, I said next one I would do an archaeology museum, so that's what I'll do. And you... as much as I want to put that theater district down as fast as possible, I'm gonna do the walls to give you some housing. Again, not that you need it, but I don't like you whining. One more for Toronto. That should help there. And then one more for Amsterdam. Now, Valletta is red, so their bonuses are related to producing army units, which is not really anything we're concerned about. So the only reason I'd really go for him is to get kind of their bonuses. So cities, central buildings, and encampment districts, buildings can be bought with faith. Oh, I'm sure that works just like Jesuit education. Cost of purchasing ancient, medieval, and Renaissance walls is reduced, but they can only be bought with faith. I don't really feel the need to necessarily be a suzerain of him. And doing so is just going to piss off Germany, so Valletta, I don't really care. Okay, so let's actually get the two that I wanted. There we go. Alright. And what do we... Now, we could put anything in a wild card slot. It doesn't have to be purple. Oh, okay. 50% on upgrades. Plus one amenity for garrison. I have garrison, but now I've got quite a few of my luxury resources, so I'm not overly concerned about amenities anymore. So is there anything else we want from military? Units. City defense. Production towards defensive buildings, that's walls. So we'll take that one. We can swap out Gothic architecture since we just finished building a bunch of wonders, and I will now put in the Medina Quarter, which gives us +2 housing in all cities with at least 3 specialty districts, which will be helpful because, as you can see, we are having housing problems. I'm still going to stick with that. So what do I want my last? Do I want more of these? More points? Or do I want another economic one? I might want to take advantage of 2 from trade routes. I don't have very many trade routes, however. I'm gonna do this. Normally I might bulk up on my great person points, but we're doing good, and I don't want to piss off Gilgamesh too much. So, go ahead and do that. % reduction towards spies. Spy operations take 25% less time. Okay, so spies are a thing in later game. I can use spies to steal great works of art, which eventually I will probably try. But right now I'm probably the only one with great works, which is why everybody's trying to buy my books. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to keep getting my gold. +1 movement, +pet strength against naval units. So let's go ahead and do that. It wasn't a full heal because he attacked us a little bit, but it's okay. Let's do this one. Because it's smaller. One. 2. Eventually I want to come over here. Okay, we're going to hold up on a builder. I'm going to go ahead and do another. I know I can get a bonus here, but I don't want to take that stuff down. So I'll just go ahead and put it there. Let's go ahead and get my other theater districts started. And of course I can. Of course I can. Yeah, you don't like me because I've got suzerains. Suck it up and deal with it. No! Oh, we have a free island here. I may need to bring some unit over and explore this. Let's do that. Let's upgrade this to a crossbowman. Let's actually upgrade everybody we can right now. Upgrade. Yay! Upgrade. I think that's everything we have right now. Okay. And then we'll bring him out and over and explore this and grab whatever that tribal village has. And if we like it, if there's good stuff over here, we might even build a settler. And looks like there's a city-state right there. And if we want to expand, we could. But only if there's decent resources over there. The barbarians are pissing me off. Buenos Aires. They want a trade route. I need to build some more harbors and markets because I don't have enough trade routes. There's a turbo village down there next to these guys. I might just... My scout isn't upgraded yet, is it? It's just a regular scout. Maybe I'll take you down and have you walk around and explore inland stuff. Because I can. Alright. You were trading with Medina. Which is 8 gold, which is good gold. But if I trade with Cairo, now granted that keeps me trading with Arabia, which I want, but this also gives me some science, which I want. So we're going to switch over to Cairo, but we're keeping it all in the family. And I'm just going to have you kind of head that direction. And I'm going to have you head this direction. I'm going to keep an eye on you in case there's an island here in the middle. I can't pass it. It's my quirk. There's nothing, never anything here. There's no reason for me to be doing this, but I can't help it. More? Alright, +1 food, +2 gold, housing, and we get pearls. Somebody built Chichen Itza. It's a good thing we weren't working towards it. Alright. +1 amenity. No, we're not worried about that. Campus. And we don't have any commercial buildings, so we're sticking with what we got. Because there's even eventually a technology that'll reveal all these nooks and crannies for me. So what I'm literally doing is stupid. How long until that art museum's done? 16 turns. Okay, let's do a theater district now that we can. You get a bonus there, so I will take it. Because part of what Patna needs is more culture to expand their borders faster, because that's part of what's pissing me off. Is the reason we're having housing trouble is because we're growing faster than we're expanding as well, and I don't have as many places to build up. Because I have crap culture here, whereas Delhi has 40 culture, Patna only has 6. And so my borders aren't expanding at the proper rate. one's only 5. Let's do that one. Oh, and why did I go ahead and pick opera and what I care about opera? Opera and ballet, clearly I'm going to get stuff for culture. And then the Bolshoi Theater is a wonder that gives me slots, which is one that I would like. I get 1 work of writing and 1 work of music, and so I want as many of those great work slots as possible. And so the sooner I research it, the sooner I can start building it. Not that I'm really in a race with anybody on this map because of the difficulty level I'm playing, but that's why I wanted to kind of quote-unquote rush opera and ballet. Alright, what am I looking at here? Next turn. Alright, I do want to check these. Will you let me establish an embassy? Of course not. How about open borders? How about open borders for 1 gold per turn? 2 gold per turn? $4 per turn. I'm at 40. Yes, it's worth it. Yay! I can construct an embassy with you. How about open borders? Nope, we still have open borders. Embassy? Yeah. Open borders? For 1? For 1. Okay, we'll do it for 1. And how about you? Embassy? Yeah. Open borders? Without any money. That's what I like to hear. Alright. How are we doing in our victory? Some unmet player is beating us. Of course, everybody's coming from England and Arabia at this point too, but that's to be expected. However, we have... Okay, so here, we're setting the bar. So this is what I was explaining last time, but it was confusing because everybody had kind of the same amount. We have the most domestic tourists. So these are... To achieve a culture victory, must be visiting tourists must be... Nope. Nope. Doesn't really give it. What keeps people here? Whether that's tourism or culture? I think it's culture. I'm not sure. But anyway, we have generated 59 domestic tourists. So if anybody wants to win, which is the most, the next highest is 50. If anybody wants to win, they have to have 1 more visiting tourist than the max number of domestic tourists, which I have set the bar. So if any of these people want to win, they have to get 60 visiting tourists. Because I have the highest, my benefit is I just have to get as many as the next highest person, which is this 50. So I only need 51. He needs 60. And inside, nobody can start science until they get really far down the chain. So nobody's working on this. Nobody's captured anybody's capitals. Everybody kind of still has their own religion. So right now, cultural victory is kind of the only one really at play, and even that's kind of pathetic. So, score, I never get to turn 500. So I don't ever really pay attention to that. Alright, let's keep going. I might have him swing back across to heal up. I'll wait until this archer gets over here, and then he can kind of explore on land for a little bit, and then I'll send him over to heal. Alright, next turn. Alright, yeah, he needs to go heal. This guy just keeps spitting stuff out. And I can't have the caravel take out the barb camp, so... Alright, Delhi! Delhi, build yourself a commercial hub, please, in one of these +2 slots. Let's do it here, and then we'll build our harbor so we can get extra bonuses. This island doesn't really look big enough like it would have decent resources for us to be on. So we'll just have this guy explore, grab these huts, and be on our way. You go home. Heal, and then come back. Because whereas... No... land units can heal slowly outside of home territory. Naval units cannot heal in non-domestic waters, for whatever reason, without the help of potentially a admiral, or there's some admirals that allow for external healing. And we're just going to repeat this route. $40 gold, I'll take it. Oh, hello, Pedro. Yes, we would love to sample your hospitality. Alright, we're gonna head up this way. How about an embassy? Cool. Wanna have open borders? Not yet. Didn't think so. Let's look for coal. So coal is like iron or niter, where it'll show up as a hidden resource on the map, and that we can get it from. First, let's grab a new trader. Let's just actually per 400 gold for a trader. Probably have more ships down there, so I want you to land on this side. We're just about to get an artist. Okay, not that we're about to purchase any of that stuff. +1 amenity for this city and +1 housing for this city. We might get it anyway. We're kind of on par for that one. Who are you and why are you getting musicians already? I bet you that's Russia. And that's not a comment to my dad that I actually mean. I bet that's Russia. You want help with a war and my book? No. No! Nobody can have my books. Get your own great people. Oh. Builder on the loose. I told you Russia was out there. He likes to go for cultural victories. Watch. It was Russia! I wasn't being facetious. Embassy? Yeah. In which case, if he's already there, and there's St. Petersburg, I think I can start trying for a spy and seeing if he's got anything I can steal. Okay, so we have a great artist. Michelangelo will drop a religious painting of the Sistine Chapel ceiling along with 2 sculptures, one of David and one of Pieta. So if I go here, my Calcutta is working on building an art museum. I can't put works of art in an archaeological museum. That's for later. So I'll be able to put paintings and sculptures in Calcutta, but I have to wait till they're done. However, that cathedral that I have in Delhi, because I have a holy site and part of Simbaism was allowing construction of cathedrals, 1 slot for religious art, I can actually send Michelangelo there. The first thing I believe he's going to pop is his religious one. So I can go put the Sistine Chapel in my cathedral. There it is. The Sistine Chapel ceiling in my cathedral. But now he has to wait until I finish the art museum to drop his other 2. But now there is the cathedral. And I'll explain this theming stuff when we get there. Next turn. And actually, I can drop my first sculpture too, which I will do. Industrial era. Woohoo! All right. Extra culture. Great musician. Not yet. Alright, Michelangelo. Okay, so the other thing is your palace in your starting city always has a work of art, a place for work of art that can be anything. And it's the only place I believe that you really can just put anything, but it's only 1. So I'm going to have David or Michelangelo will go put David in my palace. So there, now David's in my palace. Okay. Do I care? Okay, I want to be able to build an archaeologist. That's what I need for my archaeology museum. So we are definitely going to do mercantilism first, followed by colonialism. Okay, Delhi. Let's go ahead and... We got your trade route, so let's go ahead and build up your market. Now... Okay, Amsterdam wants a trade route. Kiribati is Brazil, which will help us get us tourism from there. Which I think I'll actually do. Go ahead and start that one. And hold off on Amsterdam. Because I'm not worried about losing them. I mean, 11 per each is great, but we're okay. We're doing okay. Alright, you heal. Hey, Nims. You come down here. You take the long way here. If you make it back without getting converted, I will be very impressed. Alright, let's go around. And you can head back up there. That might not work. I do want to see, can I purchase a spy while I'm thinking about it? Can I train a spy? Yes, I can. You can't buy spies, but you can, so I'm going to go up here to my queue. And so I don't forget, I'm going to keep doing my market, but after my market, I just want to go right ahead and recruit a spy. And so that'll automatically do that next, rather than me having to remember and forgetting. Alright, more envoys. Let's build up some more in Buenos Aires, which will give us some more production industrial zones, which will be great for Patna. I don't care what all these messages are, it just means I've advanced to a new age. Woohoo. Alright, next turn. Michelangelo can't do anything, but eventually he's going to drop his last sculpture in Calcutta, so we'll just have him head there and wait. City-states will never pick up these things, but civs will. Yes! You are most welcome, dear friend. I also know that Pedro, from playing the game, I know that he also is great people. Happy. And then, Russia likes to build up culture and science. Emphasizes protectorate wars, admires civilizations that start protectorate wars. Don't worry, I'm not going to attack a city-state. We're good. Can I get open borders with either of you yet? Never mind. Don't feel like paying more money. Oh, what I can do, you can do in here too, so go to make deal, open borders, and rather than me going 1, 2, I can see, okay, what do I have to give you to make this work? And he'll say, give me a 1 time, 5 coin, and 1 per turn. And I can go, never mind. And you're just gonna wait there, Michelangelo. Okay, you will benefit once you have more culture too. Kill it! Boom. Splish. Alright. We got a builder! And 50 gold. That makes me happy. Okay, Mr. Builder, I want you to come over here to Hyderabad, because they're going to need some help. Calcutta. I think I actually want to give you an industrial zone because you're going to have production problems. And I'm going to put it out here because nothing's going to grow out there. Next turn. Alright, you are healed, so why don't you come up? Well, you're coming down that way, so come back down here. Gold. Now the nice thing about a frigate, it's ranged, so I can actually attack them. I can't clear the camp, but I can at least kill the barbarians. Alright. Next. See if we get any niter, or coal, I mean. Nothing popped up. Nothing popped up. No. Oh, there's some coal right there. Okay, 1, 2. Yep, we'll be able to get some coal in Hyderabad. Yay! That's really the only place we're gonna get coal. Okay. More research. Let's do the next level of walls because we can. You keep taking out these guys. You head over this way. There's another tribal village up there that we're going to go visit. And you can just kind of explore the land. I'm going to work you as scouts. Although, then I am going to go ahead and purchase... let's see here. Boosted, boosted, boosted. Have 2 forts, build 2 banks, neighborhoods, shipyards, niter mine, 3 musketmen. Okay, so that's just my basic warrior. What did they turn into? My spearmen? That's anti-cavalry. There's my musketmen. But I need 2 niter, and I only have 1 niter. Boo! Well, let's buy another elephant then. Oh, actually, this guy is on the sea. Let's build a stone thrower, because why not? You're just gonna hang out there. Because I felt like it. New great person, more writers. I will be building some new amphitheaters because I just built that, so yes, we can go ahead and recruit Cervantes. And speaking of needing an amphitheater, you can build an amphitheater. I could instant purchase one for 600. Shall we do that? Let's do that. And then let's build the factory to push up your production. And then Cervantes can come to, so there, this is the theater district in Delhi, and this is the theater district in Patna, right next door. And so we can have Don Quixote. Yeah, you don't like me because I need to turn off the animations. Especially when I turned off voices, it looks really bizarre. Goodbye. Options. Quick combat, auto turn, anti-aliasing, performance, memory. I don't even know what that is. I know there's a place I can turn off the animations. Because I had them off for the longest time. I don't even know how I got them back. Maybe I got them back because I turned down... Maybe they auto-turned off because I had my settings up higher. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Anywho. Okay, whatever was here is gone. Oh, I think that was a +2 gold per trade route. So, what did we get instead? +4 gold and 1 faith from trade route. Yeah, I'll take that. Or my diplomatics. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with all that. Cervantes. Novelas ejemplares. So, I've got lots of books. I have my... Okay, so Michelangelo can wake up and give us Pieta. Okay, so now I'll explain this theming thing. So, theming in art museums. Theming happens when you place the same type by different artists. So, unfortunately, theming does not work like, oh, this is the Michelangelo museum. Because that'd be easy. You just have to drop all 3 of the Michelangelos in there. Instead, it would be, this is a statue museum. And so I would have to have 3 sculptures by different artists. So a sculpture by Michelangelo, a sculpture by Donatello, a sculpture by Raphael, and I could have the Ninja Turtle Art Museum. So part of that can be, maybe I want to pass. Actually, I think I want to cheat and steal this from you because these are all religious and I have those cathedrals that I can build up. Which I think I will do. Okay, so one of the things I can do, I have all this extra faith. I'm not worried about my religion. And I wanted to spend this on Jesuit education, but that didn't work. So instead, I can spend it here. I can jump ahead and just buy my next great artist. I don't have to wait. And because these are religious, I'll do that. Now, something else could be, okay, I want to do statues. So if I see, if I didn't have cathedrals and it's like, well, religious stuff isn't going to help me, I could, when this comes up, I could actually pass, because you've seen you have that option, confirm or pass. I could pass and not take it. And let, say, Russia, go ahead. Have Rublev. He's all yours. I get the next one. And I could keep passing until I get the ones that I want to be able to build up theming. But I'm going to take him. And that cleared my points. So the next ones are portraits and religious. Fine by me. I would want some statues, perhaps. And if I wanted to do religious theming, I might have wanted that religious, but I know my religious works are going to go in cathedrals. So I just got to build those cathedrals. Alright. I want colonialism because I want my archaeologists, so I can show you how an archaeology museum works. You're going there next? I'm gonna buy the next one. And I'm not gonna buy coal yet because I don't need coal yet. But I'm gonna buy jade and show you how to make a lot of money. I went too far, but that's okay. Alright. Kind of explored all of that. So something cool you can do as well. Oh, wait, we have a promotion. I'll show you that cool thing to do next. Units. You're going to come down here, and you're going to give us... Okay, so if I go back up here. So now we have 2 jade. This jade we've been using as amenities to keep our citizens happy. But now we have a spare. This doesn't give us any extras. So if I come over here in resources, let me collapse these so it's easier to see. Jade, 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 jade. Okay. We have 2 owned in Hyderabad. We have 1 jade going to 4 of our cities. That second jade is just sitting there. Ooh, that also means we have 2 pearls. I didn't realize we had 2 pearls. Oh, we have a pearl from Toronto. We personally. I'm not going to worry about this one because we might lose Toronto. And then we would lose. So we're not going to, but we're going to take jade. Both of those jades are ours. So I'm going to come over here. Can we have an embassy yet? No. Okay. And I'm going to look. I can't. No, because we're denounced or we're unfriendly. I'm going to come to Gilgamesh. And I'm going to come in to make a deal. And I can see what luxury resources he has. He's got cotton. He's got gypsum. He's got pearls. He doesn't have any jade. he might like some jade. Maybe he's hurting for amenities. So I can give you some jade. Now, of course, you go, oh, you're just going to give me jade. I'm not giving it to you for free. Oh, wait, he doesn't have any gold per turn. Never mind. Let's go find somebody who's got gold that they can buy it off of me. You have gold per turn. You have a lot of resources. Let's see. Okay. It automatically defaults you at the 10. He's not going to buy my jade for 10 gold for 30 turns, or 300 gold. But, will he do it for 9? Yeah. Will he do it for 8? Yeah. 7? 6? He doesn't need it that bad. Okay, I can sell it to him for 4 gold per turn. How's Russia doing? Russia only has 3. They've got a lot of extras. He might not. He'd be perfectly happy perhaps trading me. Maybe not. He only has 3. He can only afford to give me 3 gold per turn. Otherwise, it would default at the 10. How about Pedro? We don't really have a great relationship here with Pedro. He could probably stand it. Okay. He won't do 10. But he'll do 7. That's our best offer yet. I will sell you for 7 times 3, 20. Whatever that is. Because I can't do math. 210 gold. So yeah, accept deal. So I just have to keep an eye on it, and then when that runs out, I can refresh it, and maybe he'll give me more if he likes me more. He might give me more. I've sold luxury resources for like 12, 13, 14, 15. Make a lot of money that way. And then I can use that to, as you saw, I just said, well, I'm just going to buy my amphitheater. I'm not going to wait for it to be built. I have the money. I'm just going to buy it. And so I did. And so when we get this tea, we'll sell that tea as an extra. And then, because we're trading with him, that increases our relationship. These are all good things. Alright. So that's what you can do with extra luxury resources. See, now we're up to 60 gold per turn. We've been hanging low all game. We haven't had a lot of money. Okay. Right now I can only put these religious ones here, but eventually I'll move them. Because oh, you do have a holy site. I can't, I have to build these first, but then I can put it in there. So yeah, you can head over here. We'll stick them in my art museum first, and eventually we can move them. We can't move them immediately, but eventually we can move them. Alright, you're just gonna hang out here until we get some more spots. Okay, now I was going to show you something cool. So I come over here. I don't necessarily have any place that he needs to go. I just want him to explore. I don't want to have to babysit him. I've kind of seen this, and the other side, I'm going to have my caravel be the one I watch on that. So I'm going to come over here, click this plus button, and I actually have a couple extra ones here. I could just kill it. I could just delete this unit, go, I don't need it anymore. I don't like doing that. I'm going to automate exploration. It's just going to be like one of those vacuum cleaners, or maybe one of those, you know, automatic lawnmowers. It's just going to kind of go in any direction and try to clear as many of these unexplored spots as the AI can. And then I'm going to minus that so I don't accidentally delete any units. Okay. Amphitheater. More envoys. try to get all of my production up from Buenos Aires. I know there's a way to turn that off. Okay, spies. So, spies can work one of two ways. One, you can keep a spy in your city to defend it from other people sabotaging you. Or, you can go sabotage other people, which is what I'm going to do with this guy at first. So, the two things are, I can counter spy, which means I'm going to put my spy in one of my districts, and your spy will protect it, the district it's in, and any adjacent districts. So if I put my spy in my city center, the only other adjacent, and all adjacent districts, the only thing adjacent to my city center is my aqueduct and my campus. I don't really care about protecting that. If I want to protect my city, my campus, and my theater district, I might put in my campus, and so on and so forth. Okay, but I'm not going to. We're going to go somewhere else. I want to go see... Okay, St. Petersburg does not have a theater district. Let me see if I can find one that does. London does. Okay, so I could send my spy to London looking for some great works. They don't have any. I'm not surprised. But we can keep looking and seeing. I can just spin around. Okay, no, none of the cities that we found of Germany have theater districts. Rio de Janeiro has a theater district, but no great works. Right now, that's all I'm interested in, is great works. Okay, so no great works are available. How about some research? So, which of these have science? We've got a lot of science. We've got science here. Cairo. Do I want to piss off Arabia in case I get caught? Or do I want to piss off somebody not so close to me? Probably not so close to me. So let's go see and kind of, well, we only have, that's because of the level they're at. Okay, I'm gonna come over to Aachen because they've got the most that I can do with, and so we can play around and look at what these do. So the first thing I have to do is go, okay, these are all the possible missions I can do in Aachen based on what districts are here. Before I can pick what I want to do, I have to get here. So I'm going to send Tanish, my spy, over here, confirm placement. It'll take so many turns to get over here. Once he gets over there and he's settled, he set up his shop, you know, he's laid down his cot in his little rented room, then he'll contact me and I'll let him know what job I want him to do. So we'll leave him there for the time being. Alright, Delhi. No more traders, no units. I got my spy. Okay, bank! Let's make more money. Ooh, I got a recon unit. Okay, I would like my recon unit to do some exploring as well. In fact, I'll probably send you home. Why don't you, Mr. Recon Unit, hop on over here? We'll try to get open borders with Pedro eventually. If not, we'll find some other land we can get to. Have I found everybody yet? Oh, there's still one person I haven't met. And I am now leading cultural victory. Got 4 from England, 2 from Germany, 2 from Sumeria, 4 from Arabia. We're doing good, we're doing good. Let me, well, I'm thinking of that yet? Didn't think so. Check my borders. We're good there. We're good there. Open borders? Open borders? No. How about you? Open borders? Yeah! And you? What do you mean, no? What do you want? A one-time deal of 6? Sure, I can give you 6. Okay. Okay, I think once my spy gets to Germany and I assign him a mission, that's where I will wrap up for today, because we're getting right about 8 o'clock. Alright, plop down the Annunciation. Now eventually, I can move them. So if I got another cathedral or another art museum, I can move it, but it's got to sit here for 10 turns. But then I can move it wherever I want. Why? I don't know. Because. There, and I've done, what, more than 30 turns today, Dad? Drop. Okay. Of course that's the one you're going to build in 3 turns. Something that I can't build on! How about you just sitting here for the time being until I need you? Oh, she's going to come plop down somewhere. She can have that land. It's crap. Alright. +2 science, culture, faith, and gold from each city-state you are a suzerain of. That's nice, but I'm going to have more envoys than I am going to have suzerains. So, no. Let's see, what else? 25% gold in cities not in your original continent. Everything's on my continent. I have no colonies. So I think we're good. And you're gonna come home. And you're gonna sleep. And you're gonna sleep. And you're gonna head this way. Yes! Okay, I'm just gonna be a bitch, and I'm gonna take Hong Kong. It's Crater Lake! That's nice. Six, 6, 8, 5. Hello, Preslav. Sure. Is there anything I want to change? I don't think so. Actually, yes. I will change to Great Musician, because right now we're kind of not with the art museums, so we'll build up some musicians eventually. Okay. Alright. This will be our last turn for tonight. So, Tanish is in Aachen, and so we can send him for 8 turns to gain resources in the city center, which means he'll operate at higher levels, which means these success rates will increase. We could also, we have a 100% guarantee of succeeding to increase that diplomatic visibility here, which means, okay, so this is Germany. So we come back over to Germany. We have that access level of open, so we're not like it's secret like we were with Arabia. Which means we don't know about their city-state influence, we don't know about their civics completed, those sorts of things. So if we really wanted to spy on them and learn more about this stuff, I could establish a trade route, and I could have that listening post here to increase that. Don't really care. We could also have a 50% chance of siphoning off some of their gold because they have a commercial hub here. But that comes with risks. So, for instance, if we did this right now with that 50%, we gain gold yields of Ashen during the mission's duration. So, at least 200 gold. That'd be nice. It takes 8 turns to do. However, there's only a 50% chance for mission success. If we fail, we also have a chance of being captured or killed. If we're captured, we then have to trade with Germany to get it back. If we're killed, that's it. We lost that spy. If we fail, there's also then the chance that Germany will know we're spying on them, and that will piss them off. With tech boost, everything's even worse because we're only at a 37% chance there. But if we do gain sources first, then these will go up. And your spies can level up. So, for instance, Tanish is at a level 1, and so they could operate at like a level 3. But Tanish could also be a level 2 and then operate even higher and increase the successes of these overall. So we're going to start by gaining sources, 100% chance for mission success, no chance of being caught or dying or Germany getting pissed, so we will accept this mission. And I'm going to try to sneak through his land here. Okay, that's the first science city-state we've seen. And we're going to choose a new civic. Civil engineering can build farms, wonders. Let's... urbanization. Yes, I would like that, so I'm going to do that one first. Oh, we have a great person. Ooh, a scientist, James Young. Triggers the Eureka for 2 random techs and reveals oil without the normal requirement. Yes, please. Let's see if we have any oil. More envoys. Let's send one to Hatsuya. And go ahead and send one to Perslav just so we can get all those initial stuff. And let's go ahead and boost. And I don't see any oil. We tried to get early access to oil. I don't see any. Oh, there's some oil down there. Ooh, we could eventually get that once we can get offshore rigging. more there. We're never going to reach that, though. Any up here? No, doesn't look like there's any oil up there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to wrap that up there. We will talk about archaeologists and the Archaeology Museum next time. Since we've made progress in that, and we'll continue working towards, right now, we're doing good on our cultural, which is probably one of, if not the most complicated victory to do, so it's good to be showing that one, and plugging along at science. But honestly, science victories you can't do anything for until you hit here. So once you get in the atomic area, then you can start having stuff that you need to build that eventually comes all the way out here into the information era. But you can't do any of that until you are at least in the atomic era. So, it also helps, you'll need aluminum, I believe, or maybe that was just 5. I think they maybe got rid of that. Yeah, I think they got rid of that. In 5, you needed aluminum to do a science victory, but 6 got rid of it, so it's not dependent on it, which is nice. So, alright. But yeah, basically science is you want to get to rocketry as fast as possible. But we still got a little ways to do before we get there. And then once you get in rocketry, then you can start doing these things. But before you can do any of that, you have to research rocketry. Okay, so there is today. We're going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to say thanks for watching and have a good night.